I created G-plans out of nutrition frustration. One day during nutrition studies at Duke University, we came across a revelation. We discovered that everyone has a completely unique metabolic structure and type. Eating a generic diet program will not get you the results you want, and you will continue on a path of yo-yo dieting forever. Ultimately, sustainable food programs are built within your own specific metabolic template.
I eat what Dr. G tells me to eat for my metabolic type. I don't call this program a diet because I eat more than on other programs.
You will continue on a path of yo-yo dieting forever. Ultimately, sustainable food programs are built within your own specific metabolic
Hello
template.
and welcome to today's nutrition masterclass.
I don't call this program a diet because
Seems like we're having a little bit of audio issues here. I'm going to work on getting those resolved really quickly. Let's see. Hello and welcome to today's nutrition masterclass. Seems like we're having Hold on with me just briefly. I'm working on getting these audio issues resolved really fast, and I'll be right back with you. Hello and welcome to today's nutrition masterclass. We got it. All right, thank you so much for being patient with me there. Had a little audio issue and I apologize for that. We are back. I hope you can hear me loud and clear and things are working as they should. So glad to see you here today. We're gonna dive right in and get started. So today's topic is nutrition for health and longevity. So what specifically does that mean? We're going to go over specific nutritional tips that you can take to help your overall health and to help you live longer, to live a longer, healthier life. So a lot of the things we're going to go over today, again, this is going to be research studies and research into specific areas called the blue zones. These are areas that we know people live longer, longer, healthier overall lives. So we're going to learn a little bit more from them. What can we take from that? So as a reminder today, please feel free, if you have any questions or anything come up, please go ahead and add anything in the chat box today. And I love to talk with you at the end. See Rebecca saying hello. Good to see you. All right, so we're going to get started here. Okay. All right, so today's topic is nutrition for health and longevity. Okay. All right, so here's our table of contents. We're going to go over an introduction to today's topic. Then we'll go over specifically how does nutrition affect health and longevity. I'm going to ask you a question, kind of engagement question there. Then we're going to go over those blue zones that I mentioned and more specific research. We're going to close everything out with some additional tips. Lastly, I'll have my special tip of the week, and then we do also have another special promotion that we're going to go over today, so you'll want to stay tuned through this presentation and make sure you see that at the end as well. All right, so just as a reminder, again, feel free, if you have questions come up today during our presentation, you can add those in the chat box. If you have something else you might like to reach out to me personally about, please feel free to send me an email. My email is there on the screen. Okay. All right, so diving in, nutrition for health and longevity. Tell me, have you ever wondered how the foods that you're eating can also affect your overall health and your lifespan? It's definitely no secret. We know that there's certain foods that we can choose that might have the potential to help us, or there's other foods that might have the potential to harm us. The goal of longevity is not just to live a longer life, but to live a better, healthier life. with improved mental and physical wellness and the ability to still be active and independent. Today we're going to discuss the important role that nutrition does play in supporting that overall health and longevity as well. All right, so how specifically does nutrition affect health and longevity? Nutrition plays a critical role in our health and our lifespan. The food that we eat, it provides our bodies with important nutrients like vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that really keep our body functioning as it should. They help protect our cells from damage, keep our organs working properly. When we make more healthier choices, like eating lots of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, we can lower the risk of diseases like heart problems and diabetes. By taking care of our bodies with proper nutrition, we can increase our chances of living a longer and a more vibrant life. So again, diving into this, I want to stress as well that this is going to be the majority of your choices. So we know that, again, what you're going to be doing the majority of the time is going to be the most important. So focusing on building a sustainable routine, healthy habits, and then you can still have flexibility, from time to time to maybe enjoy things that aren't the best choices. But when you're sticking to those healthy options the majority of the time, it's gonna definitely lead you to being healthier overall. So let me know at this time, do you have any questions about maybe any changes that you could make to your diet, to your lifestyle to improve health and longevity? Feel free to share with me in the comments. I'm in the chat box here. I'd love to take your comments later and talk with you. Let me know too. So if there's any changes that maybe you've made already, some things that you've already done to help improve health and longevity, kind of have that focus in mind. Love if you share that with me as well. All right. Okay, so blue zones and research into health and longevity. Have you heard of the blue zones? Blue zones are special places in the world where people generally live longer and healthier lives. Research shows that nutrition plays a considerable role in their well-being. In these areas, people tend to eat more whole foods like vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and whole grains. These foods are all rich in vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants that can help protect your body from diseases. By learning from these communities, we can see how making similar nutritious choices, it might lead to better health and maybe a longer life as well for ourselves. So focusing on some of the things that they do can, again, really help improve your overall health as well. And first things first, there's a lot of detail there, but biggest thing is they really focus on, again, lots of whole food choices. So very fresh fruits and vegetables, likely very local, very fresh items when available. And then in addition to this, researchers also, so at Harvard University, they've identified 5 key factors for a longer and healthier lifespan. A lot of these are going to be things that you might think of, but these 5 factors consist of a healthy diet, so a healthy, balanced diet, getting regular exercise, keeping up, maintaining a healthy weight, not smoking, and then moderating alcohol intake as well. So with research there, those were shown to be the 5 big ones to help you live a longer and healthier life. All right, so these are some more additional tips, and this is really geared around the research that we just mentioned. So these are going to be a few things to keep in mind that you can kind of learn from the Blue Zones communities and from additional research and what has been shown to help you live, not only a longer life, but a much healthier one. So first things first, you're going to want to focus on whole foods and nutrient-dense foods. When it comes to health and longevity, a diet that emphasizes whole, nutrient-dense choices is definitely key. Eating those fruits and vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats like nuts and olive oil are examples. This has been shown to support your overall health, longevity, and if weight loss is your focus as well, this is definitely going to help you along that journey also. Next up is move your body. So regular physical activity lowers the risk of several chronic conditions that increase with age and also helps to lower anxiety and blood pressure and improve your sleep quality. Shooting for an ultimate goal of about 150 minutes of exercise each week. That's a good number to shoot for, but remember, start where you are. So set a SMART goal for yourself, something that's very realistic, and then gradually, slowly increase that exercise as you're ready and you're able, and then work towards that ultimate goal, shooting for about 150 minutes a week. And keep in mind too, having a mixture of cardio exercise and some strength-based training is going to be a really good, well-rounded routine. Another interesting thing though is, so a lot of the Blue Zones communities, they do have a lot of daily activity. However, it will mainly be a lot of those communities in the form of really walking and activity movement throughout their daily life. So getting those steps in as well definitely can help keep your activity up in that sense too. Next up is going to be making sure that you get enough sleep. So research has shown a connection between disrupted sleep and cognitive decline, as well as increased systemic inflammation, so really whole body inflammation. Looking at the Blue Zones, people in these areas also prioritize sleep, and they make sure to generally get at least 7 hours each night. So I know, again, too, this can be tough to do all the time perfectly, but just make sure that is a focus for you. Again, sleep is so key for overall health, and also, again, for weight loss progress as well. And then last thing here is going to be social connections and hobbies. So other studies have shown that having social connections and meaning or purpose in our daily life is associated with improved overall health. These are also things that are really prioritized in the Blue Zones. Having social support and ensuring that you have goals and hobbies that you enjoy on a regular basis, it's important for mental health, and therefore that reflects on our physical health also. So we know too, yes, mental health is so key and definitely a part of our physical health. So this is important for general health as a whole. And again, if we're also discussing weight loss as a goal, making sure you have these things incorporated, good mental health is going to help you along the way as well. All right, so we've reached my tip of the week, kind of based on what we were just mentioning. Eat mindfully and eat together when you're able to. So with life often being very busy, you might find that you eat on the go maybe pretty frequently, or maybe when you're eating with your family, you're eating in front of the TV, or you have some other distractions going on. Now in the Blue Zones, meal times are definitely seen as a more important time to slow down and really enjoy that meal and that connection with others. You might not maybe be able to do this with all of your meals, but try setting aside some time to first focus on eating mindfully. Slow down, enjoy each of your bites. Pay attention to the flavor, the texture of each bite that you chew. And then share meals with friends or family. Use this time to improve social connections also while you're enjoying food, eating mindfully. This can help to reduce stress. When you eat more slowly and mindfully, this will also help you to improve your connection to hunger and fullness cues. So this can help you to recognize when you're full a little bit sooner, and it can also help you during the day, so you're more connected to those feelings of hunger, so that you know when you're truly hungry, versus maybe feeling a type of emotional hunger as well. All right, so very last thing today is our special promotion for this week. We had this promotion last week as well, so this probably won't last for too much longer. Definitely take advantage of this while you can. We have our 15-minute nutritional consultations with a nutritionist. It's only $9.99 at this time. So this is a great time to take advantage of. If you have some further questions, maybe you've been on your plan for a little while and you just want to talk to someone for some extra support and a little extra advice, please definitely look for this information in your email. That's where you can take advantage of this offer. We'd love to talk with you and help you out. So make sure you jump on that one today. All right. This does bring me to the end of our presentation today. So if you have any other questions, please feel free, go ahead and add those in the chat box right now. All right. Okay. Okay. I said, see where Nail Designs by Erica. Hey, she said, what is a blue zone? Yeah, again, so these are going to be areas of the world that have been shown where people are generally healthier and they live much longer. So a lot of research has been done around these areas to look for trends, things that they do. So why are they so healthy and why do they live so long? So some of the tips and things we went over today are kind of a broad overview of some things you can focus on that are similar to these areas. But I encourage too, if you don't want to do any research, definitely search blue zones, look into that a little more, but taking away some of the tips we did today too, it's going to give you a head start on some of those things that are focused on in those areas. All right, Rebecca says we need to continue eliminating chips and sodas. Yes, that's a good one. So again, that's the real big picture too, is ultimately trying to reduce how frequently you might have more processed foods, sticking ultimately first and foremost to that whole foods based diet and something that's going to be, you have balanced meals. That is first and foremost going to be so key to help you overall for health, longevity, weight loss, and again, this is learning from the blue zones. We know prioritizing those nutrient-dense whole foods is going to lead you to being healthy. So that is an excellent place to start. I would say do the best you can to. Now, having some flexibility and allowing certain things on occasion is perfectly fine. And a lot of times too, if we take an approach where we're trying to completely eliminate things, it can be a little unsustainable. So remember too, this is about what you do the majority of the time. So focus on that, focus on building those healthy habits that'll stick with you, and focus on what is sustainable. All right, good questions here, and keep in mind too, so definitely take advantage of that $9.99 nutritional consult. If you have some more questions kind of based off today, or maybe other changes, even beyond weight loss, just other changes you can make to your diet, to your routine, to be healthier overall. So let me know too. Feel free to shoot me an email if you have other questions after this presentation today. Hope this was a helpful one, and thank you so much for tuning in today. We will be live. I'll be live again next Wednesday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with another new topic. So hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and hope to see you next week.